All right, clap. Let's get to it. Let's get going. Degrassi season 3. What's up, sad boys? No bullshit, no distracting. I will be your spiritual guide to take you through the show episode by episode to grade it, to determine is the message good? Are they relatively speaking true to the experiences that the characters are having in the moment? And Leslie, am I entertained over here? Am I having fun yet? Whoa, Emma, where did you get those legs, girl? Oh my god, why do they do this? Why do they make the fucking sound bar the thinnest thing? Does not make sense to me. An Emma two-parter, father figure getting more attached to Snake, them becoming a closer duo? Or is this the one where her and Craig skip school to go meet her real flesh and blood father in the sanctorium that they keep him in? I don't know. I'm excited. Let's find out. Season 3. Anything can happen. F you, it's Degrassi. What's up, baby?
It's time! It's time.
Baby time! Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's get that baby out of there.
Okay, remember, Mom, breathe. 1, 2, 3.
You tell me when your next contraction is.
Not sure why we got the African chanting going on.
Because having a home birth is a pretty huge deal. Sorry if it's putting you...
Sorry. First sorry of the year. In the bag. No, baby. It was just a drill to practice. Spike is pregnant currently with the baby that Snake put in her, buddy boy. Everybody give it up for Snake. Give it up for Snake. He has had sets at least once. Theme me, baby. First theme song of the season. All right, that's enough of that.
Better get ready.
Oh, she's moved to the basement. This is when Emma has started living in the basement. Is that so Manny can sneak in her room? Has Manny started living with them yet? I know too much. It's my curse, my all-seeing Degrassi eye. But it's all a blur to me. All I have are snippets and clippets, and Craig's being creepy again. Can't take pictures without people's permission, Craig. I don't like it. Okay. Sorry, new year, moving a little quick. Spinner and Paige lowering herself to Spinner. Has Paige shown an interest into blonde Splinter? He's a little more toned down Splinter this season, but we still have some remnants of Splinter hanging around, really growing up in season 3. This is when we start to see the characters really blooming into who they will become.
So happy I have you to share it with.
Me too, honeybee.
Oh, honeybee. We have Degrassi's hottest couple, hottest bearded couple, both upping their costumes. Marco pretending he is straight, though very poorly with those double popped collars. And Ellie pretending like she's a little goth girl, even though we know probably not. Who else can I make fun of? Who else do we got around here? You. Fucking murder right there. Ellie, don't even joke like that.
Want anything to upset her.
Well, then maybe he's right. Maybe for now, you should just suck it up.
Sean looking tough as Sean about to do his 8-mile tryout. I want to hear what he has to say. I know he's gone through some troubles, gone through some trials and tribulations.
So cute. Easy there, hormone girl. He's a teacher.
Oh, the pain of my existence.
The word is Bane, Gavin.
Gavin, fucking fell it already, buddy. You're gonna actually have to make up work on the first day. You're the only one that has an essay due. Failing a class in high school, you have to either just never be at school due to outstanding circumstances or really, really f up. Oh, JT, we got the mid-haircut growing out. Oh, Chris, love to see more people enter the fray. I hope Chris serves a big, full purpose. I hope he hangs around for a long time.
Emma Simpson,
You mean Emma Nelson?
Ooh, Hasi, the name is still Nelson. You can't just assume. Can't just assume just because Fink is my stepdaddy that I'm just gonna take his name, that I'm just his property now. He hasn't paid for the farm yet.
I mean, just because Mr. Simpson married my
Oh my
mom,
gosh, she's
doesn't mean I
gonna
automatically take his
fucking
name.
riot. It's okay, Emma, it's okay. Emma,
Hello,
calm down.
feminism?
Oh, feminism? Hello. Have you guys heard of feminism?
Emma, there was just some confusion at the front office.
Coming in a little hot, Emma, a little defensive. I thought we were cool. What's going on with this hallway? Why is there one hallway in like disarray? There's just a corner you turn and it's just not being clean. Not this hallway. Not gonna clean this one. Just gonna keep on walking. That's the one for the poor kids. The poor kids. Their lockers are down there, so I'm just gonna completely neglect my janitorial duties over here.
It's just for 1 year.
Easy for you to say. Your locker's off the girls' bathroom. I'd give anything to be there.
Oh no, Paige is mad. She's in the bad hallway.
Well, then you won't have any problem giving her your locker.
I'd rather die than move here.
It's our 4-month anniversary in 5 days.
That's a
Great
big
gift,
one.
so
A
can't you
fourth
just-
month.
So go
For
buy her a phone.
4 months? Jesus, that's a quarter. Okay, Craig and Ashley are together now. All right, mental notes. Paige and Spencer, Craig and Ashley, Emma and sorta Sean, and then Ellie and Marco. Are we getting a little nostalgic, Degrassi? Bringing up the past.
Kidding.
Oh my god, it's Joey with hair.
Is that your mom? Your hair's insane. I think that should be my new style.
Now don't make me take this book away.
They wrote that for Ashley, the girl who notoriously just has like the wildest hair. And then they filmed it with her looking like this. Yeah, Spike's hair was really crazy, guys. Wouldn't want Ashley to do something wild now, would we? If we're being honest, though, probably one of her better styles. Like, they're trying so hard to make the short goth thing. Once you chop your hair off, you have to commit to it growing out. And so, like, I get that they don't know what to do, but like, let's just bring on the wigs.
Friend of your mom's?
No.
I know that is. She was created from the loins of his cloth through the vessel that is Spike. Why does she go by Spike? She's like a grown-ass woman. What do you have to say, Emma? What's your connection to Shane?
Well, I guess I'll just have to go ask Mr. Simpson.
When someone says don't fucking push it, Craig, fucking stop, dude. And that is what he does. He goes too far, and that gets the better of him. As we will see, once I can shut the up and let this episode play, we will literally see how Craig becomes his own fully in his life.
He got my mom pregnant and then took off.
Was he a character in the original show? Love this. I love the recreations.
You know what? I think it's a little confusing for her, so maybe you should think about that.
Well, I think she can hear you right now in your time. I refuse to not be involved in this child's life. She needs me.
He smashed her ball. That is not something a father should do. Father should embrace his daughter's balls and tell her that she's even more beautiful for having them.
But I like to look at this sometimes, just
a wonder. Just a thing. Am I crazy too? Not a doctor, Emma. You know the truth. Does she know the truth? If you are the spawn, the offspring of someone with a health condition, wouldn't you want to know? They ask you so many questions. You know, you pay that copay, and then you go see your doctor, and they're like, what were your parents like? How they fall in love? Where they propose? They give you the fucking sheet that you have to check off.
unless Snake said something.
No, I mean, the new secretary does know you're my daughter.
Why are they being weird about it? Like, if it's just an error, then it's an error.
I don't know what happened if I did that without your permission. I'm sorry.
I don't know. I'm not a parent. Just spitballing over here.
Shane? Yeah.
sore subject.
And a lot can change in 11 years.
Where are you going with this?
I don't know. I actually know who he is.
Sorry, but no.
Sorry. She looks like she's gonna light up a cigarette. She's propped up against the wall, just like, yeah, I never really knew my father. Who's to say, Shane, good guy, bad guy? What happened to him? Hit the road. Never to be seen again. Seems suspicious, Mom. I don't know if there's, I don't know if there's, more going on there. God damn. If you act suspicious, that's only gonna make her go more crazy. You know Emma. We all know how Emma is.
My belly. I'm having him at home.
Listen, I've given Spike a lot of shit before on this show. I don't know why I call it a show. On this show, Degrassi The Next Generation. And while I did not watch her previous work on Degrassi High or Degrassi Junior High, I have not been the most impressed with what she's been bringing to Degrassi The Next Generation. It is nice to see in this moment her looking natural. Her playing with her belly was the first cute and funny thing that she's done in the 2 seasons that I've seen her in. Is this a turning point? Is this a moment where I start to fall in love with her as a character and as an actor? But it is just nice to see her in a moment of levity.
I've got the best midwife in all of Canada, Liz.
Because she is really stiff at delivering dialogue.
Oh, try club soda on it. I'm Sydney.
Hey, Sydney. Who the fuck is Sydney? So many Banes. Oh my god. What year is it? Like 2003? Everyone just took a fucking straight blade to their hair, didn't we? Just get it off me. Ugh.
Requited, then unrequited, then requited again. On, off, revolving door.
So embarrassing. Oh, we're back. Are we gonna get more of her? Oh, but that's Joey's new wow, how does Joey get such pieces of ass? Downright pieces of ass.
The new girlfriend. Right.
Sydney, this is Caitlin.
But this other girl, Sydney, is on another level. Look at those eyebrows. And she wears the Banes better than Caitlin. They're creating a parallel, a split between them. And she looks younger too. So that might be a point of contention. Joey wrangling them in. Probably a sell.
That's a question for your mom.
I asked and she won't answer.
Then I can't either.
Caitlin.
Caitlin! Whoa! Whoop! 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 Caitlin! Labor! Whoop! Whoop! Never mind. False alarm. Sorry. That was close though. Really thought it was happening that time. She's hacking the internet. Who let her have a computer? We discussed this. She is a high-risk child.
So I planned out a series of trades. Operation, locker, start.
My man Spinner's a hustler, trying to satisfy all parties by trading the spaces in the locker. How big are high schools? I don't remember. The locker placement is important, but not really. I think what's more important is like, do you just have a shitty locker, you know? Like, does my locker let me open it when I want to open it? Can it hold my shit? Does it leak? Does it smell weird? I don't know. I have other concerns than where it is. Why does Sean look younger in the beanie? In our schools, we weren't allowed to wear hats because, I love this reasoning, because if someone walked into the school with a hat on, then the staff would know that they obviously don't know our rules here. I'm deprived 4 years without a hat to aid my freezing little ears. Let me wear a hat. I'm a kid. What's wrong with you?
Emma, why skip? We'll go this weekend.
John, the good boy, going straight and narrow, not wanting to skip school, trying to turn his life around, and Emma just keeps pulling him down. And I'm like, Sean, you don't need that drama in your life, buddy. My boy Chris coming back into play with the denim sack hat.
DJ Mad Bullets, huh? Hear that rare jam session he did in Paris last year?
Whoa, DJ Mad Bullets. So I guess he's just like openly firing while he's spinning records, like not even looking, just blindly, just filling it, just blah, 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 blah. DJ Mad Bullets.
Come on. The lanes are so pretty with the red and orange lockers and...
Can't say I'm terribly invested in the locker drama. You know, I feel like the locker setup isn't really going to play into like who is or isn't friends, isn't going to play into like what happens. Would events be different in any single episode that we see in the future because of the locker placement? That is something that we as the viewers, as the conscientious viewers that we are, because I know you watch Degrassi with as much intensity, with as much intent as I do, because you are a very cool, well-rounded, and smart classic person, just like me. Classically feminine over here. Where's this guy going? Look at him running around. This guy, he's like, hey, kiddo. So us, as attentive viewers, must keep in mind now that everyone has traded locker placements. So JTE is gonna take the trash alley locker. Then Hazel is gonna take what was previously JT's locker. And then Paige is gonna take Hazel's locker. Why can't Paige and Hazel share a locker?
What are you doing right now?
I'm going to art class.
Do you really want to go?
Instead of...
Haha, Emma knows. Let's go to the one person who will skip class with me. There's always that one guy, you know. I want to do something bad. Don't want to get in trouble alone, because then I'd be like, oh, but I didn't skip class. Craig took me off campus. He's the one that dragged me, kicking and screaming off of the school grounds. I didn't even want to go.
Oh, yeah? And what do you think Joey's going to do to me?
I can't go alone.
But why me? Or Toby?
Because I thought you'd understand.
Because of his mom. Dad is dead. No, his dad is dead. His dad is dead now, but his mom went to a hospital for her brain. I remember that. In Capri's, whoa. Okay, first of all, bad vibes to begin with in this scene. This is a threatening angle to view a character at, because we're smaller than them. Now they're looking down on us. They're in a power position. Is Emma thematically in a power position? Probably the actual reason why they filmed it like this is because at any other angle, you're seeing the actual real houses behind them, and you can't film people's houses, their addresses, without their permission. Then she walks forward. We get the reveal that she's in denim capris, which I absolutely love. Does Craig still have his fucking camera around his neck? Is that why he's holding it like this? Oh shit, Craig, you can't start the scene yet. Here's your camera. God put it on. No, it's your character quirk. You're the camera guy. You're the photography boy. I don't want to show it. I don't want to put it on the screen. I don't know. I'm confused by it. Most generous way you could possibly take this is that he's waving and he's like holding on to the handle. So it just looks like the most horrible thing it can.
Hi, I'm Emma.
And I'm Dr. McKAY. How may I help?
Have they done this before in Degrassi where they're like, it's you, you're the person, but then they open the door and they're like, oh, sorry, I guess it must not be you. Whoops, not my dad. Now what do we do? Skip school for nothing. Looks pretty silly.
Found it. Shane McKAY, 1405 Shaw Avenue. Stouffville?
I don't know what goes on in Stouffville, but it certainly made Emma raise an eyebrow. You know what they say? Nothing good ever happens in Stouffville.
No, I know it's early, but happy anniversary.
Oh, ooh.
There's nothing inside.
What
This is my
happened
gift.
to it?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's prime real estate. You have your office right there.
What's Paige's office? What's her job? What does Paige do? Does Paige have a job here?
I didn't know you had locker here.
Jimmy always flexing his money. That's just like fucking Drake to come in, be showing off how much he's making, how much better he's doing. I thought he gave back to the community. I thought he gave back to his friends. Sitting on the fucking Rolls Royce. Why would they name their car that? That is awful. Okay. Yeah, where are we going? I'm really turning around on these two-parters because unlike two-parters in the previous years, this one is utilized to progress the story. They are traveling a grand distance to visit, to journey, to find this man. And I'm questioning, what time of day is it?
Hi. We're looking for Shane McKAY.
I wish Emma gave a little bit more of like, this is a big journey for her. This is a big moment for her. She's so close to seeing her real dad, something that hasn't really been a motivation for her. Like, she's been attached to her dad, but it was mostly in resilience to accept Snake. But I thought we accepted Snake. I thought Snake was her new stepdaddy, but now we're still like, M. You gotta give me more than this, girl. I don't know what you're feeling. I don't know what's going on in your eyes. Look, oh, there's fucking Gregory using his brain. Go. Emma, fly. What are you doing, Shane? What's going on, buddy? Excuse me. Doctor?
I'm Shane McKAY.
Ooh. Whoa, confirmed. Emma's dad. He is in such a neurological state that he needs constant care. And I'm glad that he's in a facility where it seems like they're taking care of people. So like I'm happy for Emma. Here we are. She seems a little worried though. Not quite the reunion that she thought it would be. And sure, she may have painted an unrealistic portrait of a person that couldn't be. Doesn't mean all hope is lost. She can still connect to her dad. I think that Spike should have probably prepared her so she knew how to approach, how to introduce herself. And then she learns to have two daddies because she finds that they both fulfill different needs within her psyche. I'm going to watch part 2, but not right now. I think I'm done for today, but I'll catch you well, I'm just going to catch you in a minute, but I'm probably going to be wearing something different. So, see you then. Bye. I didn't go anywhere. It's the same day. There wasn't even a cut. What are you talking about? I'm wearing the same shirt. My hair is the same. It's definitely not several days later because I remember everything that happened in Father Figure.
Hold on, I'm really small.
And it's weird. So Emma's on a hunt for her real biological father, Shane. Shane, who she believed was a doctor who was capable of great things, but was just so busy all the time he stepped on her little red ball. Emma got Craig to ditch school and go with her on a hunt for Shane. They found him not as a doctor, but a patient. Weird how I didn't describe anything with Paige, and yet her face is right here. Her storyline is that she doesn't like where her locker is. Her locker is in a very bad neighborhood. We gotta get the out of there, girl. So we're doing trades, we're doing deals. Spinner is willing and dealing because placement is everything. And that's sure to affect us going forward in season 3. I love the music cue. Ba, 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 ba.
But you were supposed to be a doctor, not a patient. This was such a mistake.
Oh no, Emmy. Bad start. If you do happen to go on a cross-country search for your daddy, the next step, probably isn't to run the out of the room.
You have pretty blonde hair like Emma.
Stop it!
A little pat on the head. That's an aggressive move from a father figure. I think it's time that we look a little deeper, discuss a little bit about who Shane McKAY is and what he means to Degrassi. For I did not watch Degrassi Junior High, which he made an appearance on, or Degrassi High, which he was on as well. He was the first boyfriend for Spike and is the father of Emma, which I guess they were, what, 13 or 14 when they had Emma? Is that like a big part of the original series? Is Spike learning to raise a kid and go to school and like have relationships with like a child, and that's why there's such a emphasis on Emma when we come back into Degrassi The Next Generation? Shane was hesitant toward revealing his impending fatherhood to his conservative parents. Stephen and Angela can minister and marry. The McKays had just Mary. It's just Mary. Don't worry about Mary. She doesn't have a job or a career. Who the fuck cares? The McKays had previously expressed a wish to send Shane to private school, as his older brother Carl had done, and Shane worried that revealing that he had gotten Spike pregnant. He finally came clean about the situation, and the McKays were terribly embarrassed over the situation and wanted him to have nothing to do with the baby, believing it would be put up for adoption as soon as it was born. Well, that's not very Christian. That's not very Lord-like. Don't talk to it. Don't look at it. Throw it away. Give it away. Get it out of here.
I don't want to see it.
They, again, intended him to transfer to private. That's a real tragedy here. Not that this little baby girl, this little angel, her life is going to be ruined and torn apart by these two irresponsible individuals engaging in an act that they weren't quite prepared to do. However, Shane refused and insisted on being there for Spike when the baby was born. Let's give it up for fathers. Spike gave birth to Emma over the summer while Shane was away at camp. Upon the start of the new school year, Shane, he wasn't even there. Good start. Upon the start of the new school year, Shane repeatedly pleaded to Spike to see the baby, but was rebuffed. He eventually proved to Spike that he did want to share the responsibility for Emma when he began paying her child support each week. You know what? Shane doesn't sound like a bad guy so far. He wants to be there. He's choosing the right path. He's giving money to them. He's making everything right that he feels like he can to support the situation, which he is partially responsible for. But she still did not allow him to see the baby. At Christmas time, Spike's babysitter dropped baby Emma off with Spike at school, having had to leave due to a personal emergency. Spike allowed everyone in the cafeteria to hold Emma before reluctantly letting Shane. Wow, what a moment. Emma's just being tossed around, thrown around from person to person. Here, 13-year-old, hold my infant. Here, other 13-year-old, hold my infant. From across the room, Shane walks in, holding his tray with his little chocolate milk and his pretzel with his little cheese cup, and he gets a holder. He gets a holder for the first time. A few months later, Shane debated whether to use his allowance to pay Spike his monthly child support as planned or to buy tickets to the Gourmet Scum rock concert that many of his classmates were attending. That's a tough call. You know me, you know how much I love Gourmet Scum. I'm over there in the Gourmet Scum pit, throwing elbows to the Gourmet Scum songs. That's my fucking jam. Those are my boys. So I understand the reluctancy to use his precious dollars, his precious pennies, to pay for his child to eat. I can understand him foregoing his daughter's safety in order to see Gourmet Scum. I mean, they only come around to town every now and then. In the end, he decided to use the money for the concert tickets. Okay, now we're making bad decisions. He was on the up and up. He was doing the right things. and now he's bad guy. I understand Spike's reluctancy right now in this moment. Told Spike that he just simply didn't have any money that month. I just don't know what happened. No, sweetie, holy shit, you won't believe it. I had your fucking money. And then, like, it just went away. Anyway, I cannot come over. I cannot be bothered. Of course, Spike discovers the lie and yelled at him for his selfishness. You selfish asshole. At the concert, Shane's friend Luke got LSD for them to take. Okay, this isn't really the type of experience, the type of fun I want to have. At a Gourmet Scum concert, that sounds like some punk rock, some heavy rock, some thrash metal, but I don't know if I want to be tripping on LSD during a energetic, emotional, intense experience. Shane decided to try the hallucinogenic drug. He failed to return home that night. This is enticing. This is a story. Holy crap. I do understand that this is over 37 episodes, but holy shit, what a life. The police found a badly injured Shane the following day underneath a bridge due to the intake of LSD at the concert. He either fell off the bridge or jumped off. No one knows for sure. That's scary. A little bit of sad and a little bit of hysterical. Like, oh no, he took the drug.
I'm gonna stumble over to a bridge now.
Okay, so my dude took LSD and he either fell off a bridge, jumped off it. No one knows what the happened, but he fucked up. My guy is down bad. He is clearly fucked up. Look at this picture. Fucked. Shane remained comatose at the hospital for several weeks before regaining consciousness. He returned to Degrassi briefly to attend the end of the year dance, albeit using a walker and being assisted by Luke. Oh, thanks, Luke. Hey, Luke, do you think maybe you bear a little bit of responsibility for giving him some bum LSD that made him jump off a fucking bridge, dude? It is evident that his accident has left him developmentally disabled. And we learned that after going to rehab, he was now attending school for special needs kids. Shane invited Spike to go to the movies with him. Spike, though sympathetic towards the situation, declined. He was furious and called Spike names loudly until she offered to still be his friend. Oh, he's violent. It's okay for Spike to leave and ignore the father of her child for all the rest of the time. It's okay for Spike to lie to Emma, for her to keep the truth and to hold back what actually happened, even though it was literally like, I don't know, 10 years prior. He's a little aggressive now. He's a little scary. Whoa, I don't trust him. It's just not the same. You look in his eyes and I just don't see it. Now we're caught up. Now we know what happened. Now we know why we're here.
No, but Emma's just little.
He's spitting straight facts. No. I have photographic evidence. This is Emma. This is timeless. You ain't her. You're a witch. Leave. I should be careful how I make fun of him.
You're Emma. Daddy's here.
Okay, not the most graceful slam into the theme song that we've had, but these are kind of my favorite ones. The ones that sneak up on you, the ones where you're like, I'm a little unsettled. I don't know how to take this opening scene. It doesn't matter what we're gonna go through because we're gonna get through it, whatever it takes. Yo, Shane, welcome to the next generation. Oh, hell yeah, we're at the skate park. Right off the bat, love this episode. The boys be skating.
Still mad because I stole your stupid MP3 player? No, it's ancient history.
Previously on Degrassi, The Next Generation, Benner had sold Jimmy's unnamed, unbranded, premium MP3 player. He had stolen it and planned to stolen it to a loser. Found it out and he said, yo, you sell my shit. Not cool anymore.
You get over it, buddy. It's just an MP3. It costs like, what, $500? I don't care. I'm over it.
Do you need my locker? Paige does. Oh, Paige, I do anything. Shut up, okay?
That was a good call out. That was a good call out. What you need a little bit of a backbone. Just got called out by Jimmy Brooks. Jimmy Brooks, the most spineless fucking weasel in here. Ashley just crumples him to dust. This is what we need. Just more hangout sessions at the skate park. But I fear this might be the last time we see it.
You need to tell everybody. Publicly.
See, now we're going somewhere with Spinner. In the last episode, it was just him doing locker shenanigans, and I could not give less of a shit about the locker shenanigans, but getting Spinner to admit he has no backbone, to make himself a fool on the bequest of Jimmy, that is your friend making you a fool. That is something that Spinner has to do to mend their relationship, to repair the broken bonds. He has to do a public declaration, a public display in order to win back the trust of his friend.
You fell?
Don't be sad. My head's okay now.
Fell from heaven, am I right?
It doesn't hurt. I'm okay.
Emma, be nice. Compliment him.
Who do you think you are just barging in here?
Love this nurse. This nurse comes in with the right energy. She is a mama bear, and Emma just walked right into her den without permission. Tear her apart. Rip her to shreds. Go, mama bear.
I'm his daughter, Emma, actually.
Which entitles her to just show up.
Okay, Shane, Emma has to go home now, so stand up and say goodbye.
No!
Really long walk home. Oh God, he's violent. This is why he couldn't be a father. Do you see it, Emma? Emma, do you see it now? He doesn't have object permanence.
I'm gonna write you, and you can write me too, okay?
Love her dubbing. All of Emma's dubbing, my favorite. She comes across as charismatic as she does in any live performance. I enjoy the town location. I don't know if this is a backlot or if this is actually what little cute fucking towns look like in Canada. After so many episodes stuck in the school on the Degrassi backlot, it is nice to get out and see a little bit of the world. It fleshes it out. So when it is a journey to go see her father, we actually feel that journey and we feel like they are away from home. I like it. It adds to the story. It makes the world feel a little bigger. It's like, ooh, we're seeing a little bit more, but probably not after this episode. Probably not.
Craig, my father is brain damaged.
Well, at least you have a dad. Last time I checked, you had 2.
Gay dads?
No, you're
Gay
not.
dads?
Let's
Gads? She has gads? Craig, what the f are you talking about? You have Joey.
Second day of school and like, oh, I know, let's skip. Oh, aren't we cool?
Hard truths. See, this is why Joey's a better father than any of these people. Joey comes in with the hard, spanking truth. Like, yeah, I'm gonna be your friend. I'm gonna be your best friend. I'm Joey. I'll throw the fucking pizza parties. I'll play the board games with you. But when you up, kid, going halfway across the country on the first day of school, that's up, kid. Give me an hour to drive here. In this weather, it's rainy as shit, Craig. It's so rainy here.
Just one question. What on earth is in Stouffville?
My dad.
Joey, I think you know him. Did you push him off the ledge? Push him off the bridge, Joey? Did you change your name from Luke?
Emma, you start talking right now!
You lied to me, Mom. I found him.
You found Shane?
Right where you left him.
How could you? I didn't put him there. I was 16! Oh.
Emma fucking stone cold. Emma doesn't have a feeling left in her. She doesn't care if her mom bleeds out on the floor right now. Though from what we read on the fandom page, sounds like Spike was a little more against Shane than she's letting on. It sounds like Spike is not Team Shane whatsoever. I know, the old pregnant pains. You know, when you get too worked up and then the baby's like, hey,
Emma, sit.
You don't talk to me like that. You're not my dad.
Where's this coming from? I thought we repaired our bonds. I thought we were closer, but now we're further away.
So, who's gonna be brave and come up to the board and solve this one for me, huh?
Let's go, spin, spin.
I have no backbone. Totally spineless. My girlfriend completely runs my life.
Okay, all right, settle down.
I don't think Paige is gonna like
Gavin, please take
that.
your seat.
You sort of just like called her out in front of the whole class, in front of her fucking face, dude.
All right.
Isn't it Shane? Doesn't Shane just show up out of nowhere? How did he get out? Okay, that nurse seemed like she was on her shit. Was he able to escape and get his ass all the way over here? It's an hour away from fucking Scoville.
When Spike got pregnant, Shane wanted to be involved, but his family wouldn't let him.
Checks out.
One night he took acid and...
It was LSD. I'm assuming there's a difference. I don't do either. I'm already too high on my own supply.
He jumped off a bridge or fell. Who knows?
Who knows? Who knows? That was the thing. We don't know. He either fell or he jumped, or third option, he was pushed. He's gonna come back and he's gonna exact revenge on them one by one. What if we just like did crazy one-offs? What if I got all these actors together and you guys funded it? What if I did a GoFundMe for my Degrassi horror project in which Shane comes back pretending to have a disability but is actually a killer in disguise, stronger than before, with supernatural strength, with abilities to lift up men and stab them in graphically violent ways that you can't even conceive.
She took you to visit him once.
I am, No!
She was waiting till you got older, and maybe that was wrong.
Or like supervision, I don't know. This is what's up. This is where your father is. I can take you to see him if you want. I'm sorry I had to lie to you, but now I trust you with the truth. She never trusted Emma because Spike herself is a child within herself. And now that she's happy, willing to have a child, being everything that Shane was never able to get, it hurts him. It breaks him to his core more than any fall off of a bridge ever could. What does her shirt say? I must know. It says, "Yummy mommy."
He doesn't have to be your husband.
Doesn't have to be your husband.
He wasn't.
Wild. If I could turn back time.
This could be ours.
I honestly feel like this is sort of where the first part should have ended, because that would have been such a better cliffhanger. I like the cliffhanger that they had, but her being kidnapped is way wild, mostly because they probably couldn't afford the other locations that they were having. Now we're here with Shane. He's gonna literally hold hostage his ex-girlfriend because she is having a baby with a man and he's so jealous. And the revenge begins.
I'm sorry, Shane.
Sorry.
No! No!
Okay, he is violent, frustrating and scary, and then like the only way you can express it is like anger, and he doesn't have the ability to block it or stop those in a safe and healthy way. He may not be able to ever rejoin society or live with his loved ones, but he can maintain a life within the hospital with visits from family. But doing this, buddy, you're not thinking it through, which this is a little much. Not the approach I would take to get a girl.
Alone, so you can call me a shrew or a hag or some freaky, shrieky, demanding.
Freaky, shrieky.
Why would you do something so horrible? You humiliated me just to get a locker?
I didn't humiliate you.
You did.
I have no idea how to please you.
Spinner's mad in this situation because he feels like he's been jumping through hoops, and he feels like when he has finally succeeded at that mission, getting her the locker that she needs by admitting he does not have a backbone so that Jimmy Brooks would trade him lockers, feels like he should be getting praise. But Paige, understandably, is upset because she was made a fool. He feels like the embarrassment that he took on was more than the embarrassment that he brought on to her. There are many layers at play here, and I completely take back all my dismissal of the storyline in the first half.
You're mad at me for doing it. What do you want?
From you? Nothing, ever.
Good job, Spinner. In case you were wondering, her breathing was because she was scared.
You have the phone. It's not like I can call anybody. Will you at least let me look at it then?
It's my favorite phone. I love the way it just feels up to my ear, and when my fingers press the 9, the 1, and the other one. Lady, protect your baby, you dum-dum. Let me just run into this low-standing shelf. Did she hit her f***ing head.
Mom, what's happened?
Oh, it's just redecorating over here.
This is it. It's time.
No!
Bullshit.
She's a liar!
She's a liar.
And if
Bullshit.
you hurt her,
That's what happens when you cry wolf. I'm on Shane's side.
You're trying to send me away. I'm not going
No,
anywhere.
it's just that it's my favorite
But Mom
phone.
needs
I
help.
love it. I want to call Snake, have him come over, join the party. Maybe we can all cohabitate together. Wouldn't that be fun?
Degrassi Community School front office. This is Miss Smith.
Hey, we're being held hostage. Can you get my stepdad, please?
Mr. Raddick?
Oh, he's out back with his insect club.
I'll go get him.
Oh no, you can't disrupt the insect club.
Moving quietly.
Snake! Snake!
I'm gonna be a dad.
Did he not know that that's what she was pregnant with? Did he not know there was a baby in there? It's weird that they're being all like excited and happy, but you and I know, things are not okay.
And everyone else that's involved in your scheme is going to be back in their lockers by the end of the day.
Reddit's coming down a little hard on the whole locker thing. Like, yeah, I know there's proper channels to switching lockers, but you don't have to be such a fucking douche about it all the fucking time. You hear me, Reddit's? Goddamn, Jesus Christ, dude. Fucking A. I love Paige's outfits. I love what's going on here. It's not even like 70s retro. It's like 90s, 70s. It's weird. It's gorgeous. Icon, Paige, fashion icon.
What kind of loser fails English plus and totally broke?
I'm sorry if I was demanding.
Sorry. Well, pie, kissing a girl. Ew.
As if.
Yo, dude, kissing a
my
girl. Fucking gross, bro. Is that it? Is that the end of the B storyline? Spinner and Jimmy are friends again, and Spinner got to Mac on Paige. So everything is A-okay within the upper grade friend group. We're all chill, all cool, ready to go for the new year. Glad we wasted a lot of time on that storyline and distracted us from this kidnapping, cross country, baby having story. Oh my god. Revelations, lies, secrets, scandals, and then locker drama, you know? It's out of the way, and the next 4 minutes can be solely dedicated to the birthing of, what's the kid called? What is the kid called? Angie's the other one. It is,
Em, I'm so sorry I didn't tell you. I meant to.
but I'm pregnant.
You're important to me.
Home births just seem unnecessary.
What happened in here?
Is that like their regular mattress? Is that Emma's mattress? Whose mattress is that? Do they get rid of the mattress when they're done? Whoa, a whole hat. Goddamn.
Shane, it's time to go.
Hey, lady. I think you misplaced someone.
Bye-bye, Emma.
Bye.
There's no repercussions for the slamming of the stomach. What's the only point of that happening was to kickstart the labor, but there's no difficulties with the labor. It was just like, oh, baby's coming. Everything's good now. Sorry, Joe.
Before, how I wanted to tell you.
Yeah, I know. Thanks.
Come sit down so we can take a picture.
You know what, Jack? You look just like our dad.
Jack. Oh. I guess the baby's name is Jack. We have Snake, Spike, and then Emma and Jack. Cool. Looks just like our dad, which she meant Snake. Oh. They have repaired the bond. This baby has brought them together. She saw the truth. She learned the truth. Oh, let me wait till the freeze frame. There it is. So we learned the truth. We did the investigation. We found out that Shane was not a doctor. He fell off a bridge or jumped off. We don't know. And there should be an investigation, but we're not going to ask any questions about it. We had the baby. It brought us together. Zero complications. His name is Jack. He resembles Snake, even though they have different hair colors, different eye colors. The only reconciliation was her going, hey, I know. We're cool. No. It's cool. But as far as two-parters go, this was on the better scale. I find that the two-parters tend to drag on, and there doesn't necessarily tend to be enough material there to warrant the hour that they are showing you. But it feels like a full-blown story. She went over here, she went back, then he went over here, and then, you know, shit unfolded, and it got a little crazy. And I like it when Degrassi gets a little crazy when they're like, hey, what's the most dramatic thing that we could do right now? Oh, he pushes the very pregnant Spike into a table. Will it have an impact? They don't even have an interaction after that. After she has the baby, the hospital comes, takes him away, and he connects to Emma. They have a final moment, but he doesn't have a final moment with Spike. Some unresolved issues there, but I like that season 3 is kicking off with a dramatic storyline. Kind of reset the friend dynamics, so Paige, Spinner, and Jimmy are good friends once more. Really, them being friends is more interesting than them being adversaries. Ultimately, father figure part 1 and part 2. Where's my talking? Ultimately, father figure part 1 and part 2 was a story about reconnecting, discovering what you had, what you missed, and how to hold on to it for the future to come. There wasn't really much of a lesson, I guess, except for like trust people, trust those you love to have your best interests when they lie and defame you in front of your entire class. I don't know where we're going with it. So the message, I guess, is a little muddy, but I was very entertained. So when it comes to grading father figure part A, I think they get a fully passing grade. So I say an A- is a good grade to start us off for season 3, and I'm excited to see. Thank you for watching. I'm Grayson Todd. I had a wonderful time watching Degrassi, and I look forward to watching much more Degrassi in the future, and it will not be this long next time, I promise. It was just a big two-parter, so I'm gonna try and make these shorter or something, I think. Bye, I love you. Okay.